Okay, so I want to derive the quotient rule in this video. So I'm trying to take the derivative of the quotient of two functions. So derivative of f over g. So we saw how to take the derivative of the product of two functions. Now I want to take the derivative of the division of two functions. So f divided by g. So I'm gonna write that f of x over g of x is a new function, q of x, the quotient. And so this is just notation. And so what I'm asking for now is what is the derivative of this new function, q of x? So I'm thinking of it as the derivative of a single function now. And okay, to take this derivative, I don't know how to do this right now. So it's a quotient, I don't know how to do it, but let's rewrite this in an equivalent way. I'm going to just multiply both sides by g of x. So this becomes f of x is equal to q of x times g of x. And now I can take the derivative of both sides. Okay, so if these functions are equal, then their derivatives are equal. So this implies that the derivative of f, so that's f prime of x, is equal to the derivative of the right-hand side, so the derivative of q of x times g of x. And now the right-hand side is a product, so I know how to do this by the product rule. So this becomes q prime of x times g of x plus q of x times g of x, times g prime of x. And I'm going to rewrite this as q prime of x, because that's what we want, times g of x. And now I'm going to rewrite q of x as f over g. So this is plus f of x times g prime of x over g of x, over g of x. And now, like, I have this equation that includes q prime of x, and this term is what I want to find, right? That's what I'm trying to solve for, is q prime of x. And so let's rearrange so that I have q prime of x by itself, right? So I'm going to subtract this term to the other side. So this becomes q prime of x times g of x is equal to f prime of x minus f of x g prime of x over g of x. I'm going to divide now by g of x both sides. So this becomes q prime of x equals f prime of x over g of x minus f of x g prime of x over g of x squared. And now I'm just going to get a common denominator. So this is actually the derivative. This is fine to do it like this. I'm going to get a common denominator because that's how it's more often written. So the common denominator is g of x squared. So this becomes f prime of x g of x minus f of x g prime of x over g of x squared. And this is the derivative. Okay, so it's often written that the derivative of f over g is f prime g minus g prime f all over g squared. A little bit of shorthand for this. So this is the quotient rule, and now we know how to take the derivative of the product of two functions, and now we know how to take the derivative of the quotient of two functions.